that I can have excellent Wi-Fi coverage from, which is my bed. The irony. I don't normally go live without a mic or headphones, but I am in a world of pain, and I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, like, we had to improvise this evening. So let me pull up what I was going to show you guys. Okay. 10 TV News. Oh, live. Okay. Here we go. Let me share my screen.
You told them.
Okay. Start it over. All right, we're good.
My client saw or didn't see. So it's basic 101 line. You can't make an argument if it's not in the record. And nothing was in the record. You told them that the witnesses could testify about what they observed. They can't testify about what they think he thought or what they think she thought. That's clear, Your Honor. The case law supports it in these cases. Every single article on use of force with police officers in trials says the victim's intent is not relevant to the analysis of the use of force and whether it's reasonable. Once he used the words, she's talking to you and she's speaking to you, Your Honor, that crossed the line. He's absolutely able to say, ladies and gentlemen, you saw some actions of her in that. You can make inferences based on that, okay? But he can't then say she's saying this and she's saying that. We renew our request for a mistrial, Your Honor. The alternative, we would ask that order put in place.
Two issues. One, I'm going to provide a curative instruction. You heard the prosecutor during rebuttal closing make several remarks as to what TY was saying. Closing the arguments is not evidence. No evidence was presented during the trial as to what I'm going to put TY was saying. And that's what I'm proposing.
We would ask that you add to it and disregard any of the prosecutor's statements regarding that concept. Or how
I didn't think we went up to sit.
Yeah.
Bet you would.
Should I get the alternates up, or do we want to give this curative instruction if we lose a juror?
we could do it again.
But just make sure we do it every time we lose a juror.
It makes it seem like it's gonna just keep happening, even though we've been here for how many days?
I've just brought the 12 up and left the other.
Absolutely.
So it would be as to what we were saying, disregard this argument.
And Judge, I just want to make sure the record reflects the state's strong objection.
Okay, I understand.
I understand. You fucked them.
We have the 12 up here. All right, could be 12. Mhm.
Oops. Everything's backwards.
Like who's sitting over here?
Okay. I want you guys to very closely watch the state's reactions throughout all of this, throughout the judge's readings. This is right when they came back from lunch, and I swear I must have pressed the end stream button, and this must have just popped right up because I walked upstairs, grabbed my Skyline, got into bed with my puppies, and saw that they were live, and I was like, "You've got to be freaking kidding me!" Because I was not about to go back up or down. So that's also why we are up here. So just as a matter of housekeeping, if you are watching live, please make sure to like the stream. If you found these streams to be helpful, please make sure to subscribe to my channel, Criminally Confident, and feel free to share around on Discord, Facebook, Insta, X. That would be great. All right, let's continue. Just watch the prosecution's face.
Guess we don't have to retype this up.
Watch the prosecution's face. Watch this table right here. For 1 second.
All rise.
Thumbs up.
Everyone can have a seat. I have one further instruction for you. You heard the prosecutor during rebuttal closing make several remarks as to what TY was saying. Closing argument is not evidence. No evidence was presented during the trial as to what TY was saying. Disregard this argument.
All rise.
Okay. I want to do it in open court. I mean, your office is close, and you guys are set up over at the Franklin County prosecutors. All right.
He was so pissed. He was pissed. That was the prosecutor that made the argument, and it broke every single rule that was made. There were pre-trial motions submitted to the judge. The judge said, "Yes, I agree with you, defense." The prosecutors openly, flagrantly, and just with total disregard for the law disobeyed these motions. it was, while we were watching it, my reaction was just like, is this really happening? And part of me was like, holy crap, this could be a mistrial. And I was like, well, I've only seen that happen once, and that was Alec Baldwin. So I kept thinking to myself, and I am still very much under this impression that if, God forbid, we would need it, we have grounds for appeal. And I told you guys on my stream, I said the defense is extremely upset about what happened, and we're going to hear more about it. And I didn't think we were going to hear more about it like 20 minutes later, because I was getting text messages. But to clear this up, the way that the jury verdict watch works, when the red and the green are both lit up at the same time, that means they're either on a break or they have a question. Red means they are in deliberations. Green means that we have a verdict. So, court ended at 4:30 today. However, it is completely up to the jurors how long they can stay. They are allowed to stay up until 11:30 p.m. This is the kind of stuff you don't see in Massachusetts, you guys. But the judge likes to say at 4:30, "Hey guys, you guys can go home." So maybe we will get a late night verdict. And I was also asked to let you guys know, jury deliberations begin at the same time tomorrow. So they are supposed to get there at 8:45 so that they can begin at 9. It's usually 9:15 because of this judge. So I have it. I have a very good setup, and I will be informed if there's a question. I mean, literally, I was watching it today and I saw it go from I saw it go from red to red and green. And I was like, oh, wow, they have a break or they have a question. And I immediately got a text. So my resources are very much helping me, and I will share who they are with their permission post trial. But right now they are trying to remain anonymous, and I have absolutely upheld my end of the bargain. I do not intend on breaking that now. What else do I need to mention? I should mention that I literally lost it when I saw that prosecutor storm out. Sorry, you don't know how to do this? What? Like, it's not Connor Grubb's fault that you have never worked on a case with a police officer who was forced to defend himself. This is also the same prosecutor, if you go back and watch previous streams, that referred to defendants as defendants. Ants. Defend ants. I have never heard it was more annoying than people in Massachusetts saying garage, like not being able to say garage. It's ick. It's ick. So not all people from Massachusetts, we know who we're referring to, right? So there it is. This is the live. Hustler's gonna hustle, I'm in bed, but I was not going to let you guys down. I said that I would do this. And I don't know what tomorrow looks like. I don't know. I'm thinking I would like to try to sleep in a little bit, because remember, before this trial, I did not wake up early. So maybe sleep in a little and then do like a lunchtime live stream. And at that point, we will I'll share any information I get from the morning. But then again, uh-oh, says my connection is unstable. All right. So it's probably a sign I need to get going anyways. If you're watching this, please make sure to give it a like. I have been here through the entire trial. I will be here till the end. I rescheduled a trip to see support, and it's pretty cool. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay? Hit the notification tab on my profile on YouTube so that whenever I go live, you get a notification. Okay. Bye, guys. Have a great rest of your Wednesday night.